Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Cannon, and today I will be giving my Christmas haul, but not everything I got, specifically the things related to Christianity that I got, because I don't see a purpose in flaunting around everything I did get, but I would like to show you the things I got specifically for Christianity because that is the point of the channel. And I'm sorry for the delay. I just haven't been making any videos, unfortunately, but hopefully I can bring more to you in the near future. So I will first start with the books I got. The first book was this prayer book here, the Orthodox prayer book. It's very great. The pages are gold plated, which I find very nice, very ornate. It looks nice. There's about 400 pages of prayers for any occasion in here. Very nice book. I would highly recommend getting this if you want to establish a prayer rule. Next is the big one, the Orthodox Study Bible. Now, I have been told by multiple Orthodox friends that this Bible is the best one on the market. So it is what I asked for Christmas and I got it. I'm currently on my plan to read it in this coming year. I'm like 2 chapters away from finishing Genesis right now, and this thing's great. It uses the Septuagint Old Testament along with the New King James Version translation of the New. So I find it fancy but still readable, which is kind of a hard balance to get with modern Bibles. So yeah, it's a phenomenal Bible. Those are the books I got. Very great books. Highly recommend. The next thing before I move on to the icons is kind of an icon with this crucifix. Now, it's kind of an icon crucifix, but it's of the crucifixion. It has the skull of Adam, it has Christ, it has the bars, and then on the back it has words in Russian. I forgot exactly what they mean, but yeah, the words on this thing get a closer look are in Russian. And yeah, it's a very nice crucifix. Very thankful for that. And now onto the main part, the icons. Now, as if you do not know, I will tell you that icons are a very big part of Orthodox Christian worship, or just apostolic worship in general, and we see them not as idols, but as windows into heaven to depict the great saints, the Theotokos, and Christ that came before us, because Christ sanctified matter. Yeah, God sanctified matter by Christ coming down into the physical world. So, since Christ and the saints have been revealed to us, we are allowed to depict them in imagery as aids and windows into heaven of worship. So I will start with the mini ones I got. The first one, yeah, these are the minis. They're about 1 inch tall, about half an inch thick, is Saint George. Uh, Saint George is one of the biggest martyrs, or one of the more well-known martyrs, the Christian faith. Very nice icon with the horse, and he has a great cape, and yeah, the spear stabbing the serpent, which is supposed to be Satan. Very nice one. The next one is Saint Mary Magdalene, equal to the apostles. Mary Magdalene was among one of the first to see the resurrected Christ, and she is very important in the New Testament. Next up was Saint Nicholas of Myra. I was considering getting Saint Nicholas as a normal big icon, but I decided against it because I love Saint Nicholas. Obviously, he's who some people would depict as Santa Claus. He also slapped Arius, the heretic who denied the Son's divinity at the Council of Nicaea. Very base saint, gave presents to the poor children to celebrate the birth of Christ. Very cool. Then I have some archangels, starting with Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the one who you probably know as telling the Theotokos, Mary, that the Holy Spirit would allow her to conceive the child Christ, God the Son, the Logos. Very, very nice archangel. I'm a big fan. The next one is Archangel Michael, another great icon. I love the sword. He is most well known for defeating Satan when he was trying to overthrow God, because yeah, Satan, if you did not know, was an Archangel Lucifer before the event, but like I wouldn't want to say off screen, but I would say probably, but yeah, before the Bible, like in heaven and stuff. And he wanted to overrule God because of his own pride, but he got curb stomped by the first archangel he ran into, which was really funny. if you did not know. And the last micro icon is Saint John the Proto-Baptist. Now, Saint John the Baptist is described as the greatest among prophets. The language of that one verse, Matthew 11:11, I believe, is referring to the Old Testament prophets. So he's the last of the old and the first of the new. But yeah, Saint John the Baptist baptized Christ at the Theophany. Very great saint, big fan. And then the big boys, the normal icons. I have four of them, and I love these icons. I think they're very pretty. I got them. Shout out to Legacy Icons. Legacy Icons is where I got all my icons, and they are phenomenal. They took like 2-3 weeks to get here, which isn't bad. They're all hand painted, very good quality, nice wood, nice coloring. All right, the first icon is the most important. Is Christ Pantocrator. So this one I got with the blue Athonite background because I like the contrast in this icon. Here it has, yeah, in his Bible, I forgot which verse it is. I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones in Matthew. But yeah, phenomenal icon. I love the colors. Next icon is the Theotokos Mary with Christ. This one here. These two actually came in a set. These came in the Athonite set. And this Mary icon I really like. It has the infant Christ with her. And once again, I love the blue. I love the colors. Oh yeah, I like the red wood for the contrast and the back with the nice little stained wood. But yeah, this is a very great icon depicting the Mother of God. The third one is the most modern of my icons, which is Saint Paisios of Mount Athos. Paisios he's very well known. He's a very well known new saint in the Orthodox Church. He lived on Mount Athos, and he fought in, I believe, the Second World War. And he's most well known for one, his prophecy that America would soon become Orthodox. Which, if you've seen the growing numbers in America, it's possible for sure. And he also begged God to give him he begged God to give him the cancer of a little girl that he met, and to ignore his cries for help after, and he ended up dying of cancer. So yeah, his tenderness and selflessness is why we remember him and why he's beloved in the Orthodox Church. And the final one, my personal favorite saint, so obviously not including the Theotokos or Christ, those are givens. My favorite saint is Saint Athanasius of Alexandria, also known as Athanasius the Great. He has his scroll, "We venerate one God in Trinity, three persons in unity." And I love Saint Athanasius because of his undying bravery in defending the Arian heresy. There was a long period of time where Arianism had taken over vast majority of the Christian church, but Athanasius, he was the patriarch of Alexandria. He was exiled multiple times. I believe it was 5 or 6, defending the true Nicene faith, and eventually he ended up winning the final debates with Arius, and he was able to help cleanse the Orthodox Church, or not Orthodox, the early Church, from Arianism back to the Orthodox Trinitarian faith. Anyway, that has been this video. I will hope to give you another one soon, but there's obviously no guarantees. If you have any suggestions, then I would be more than happy to read them in the comments because I'm running out of ideas. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.